Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Fatman here, and today I'm gonna be teaching you split with Phoenix. That's right, we're gonna be learning split with Phoenix. So first, we're gonna start on the defender side anyway. And the really good thing about Phoenix is he can attack, from heaven pretty well. If we look over here, if I set up my camera correctly, we look over here. As you see, I got a new graphics card. So if you don't know what I do, I make daily Valorant content mostly. But Phoenix is really good on heaven. So for this example, he can also watch this side. All through Sage is the best here. What Phoenix can actually do on split or on any other map, if you have this map advantage, he can easily put the walls. He can easily put, just some mollies over there. I usually see this very prevalent on split, but I'm sure there'll be like more maps releasing. One thing that's really good about Phoenix is he can prevent the B pushes instantly. Okay, so not in like this way, but you really want to place it somewhere really close where it can buy a lot of time. So for example, let's say an enemy is pushing and you're going here, it's a pistol round, right? Bam, easy wall. You can even spray through, maybe get an easy kill over there. But the most important thing is you either prevent a push or you make the other team actually go to the other side. And you can prevent a push, make the team go to the other side, and the best thing yet, your teammates can arrive here on heaven or whatever. What I really like about his molly is that it can also heal itself. So one thing you can do on the B side, so we look at here, B side, you're on heaven, right? Bam, kill someone, instantly heal yourself, drop a molly, and that's it. Usually Sage will cover this area from this side, but if Sage is really newbie, you also have some cool spots like this one. That's one that can really buy you time. Also, it doesn't do a lot of damage here. That's the most obvious, not that one, but that one is the most obvious one. However, you really want to be catching this side over here. On B side, I would really suggest you to buy actually AK as soon as possible with Phoenix, or just a Spectre. A Spectre is pretty much enough. Because it can prevent your pushes with Phoenix, and only Phoenix can actually defend these sides pretty good. He's playing pretty well. You can also, kind of like fake it on half, just, to see where the enemies, if they're gonna push. So let's say, for example, this. You can also do something really cool. I usually do this. Bam, pre-fire that. And look at this. This is pretty awesome. Nobody's trying this yet. I think there's a lot of games going on right here. But you have to really master this. So it's not that simple as it looks. You have to do multiple tries. So example, let's say I want to, make a wall further. Bam, see? So yeah, Phoenix is really good. You can also use their flashes or whatever. I'm really enjoying Phoenix so far, and I'm really carrying it with it. I'd really suggest people are saying Phantom or Vandal. Personally, for Phoenix, I get a lot of kills with Phantom. That's why, because Phoenix is a bit more aggressive character, to be honest. It's not really one of those characters that just, stays behind, can stay still. He's always on the move. So one thing you want to do is use his Phantom to his advantage. So, easy one-taps over here. The next thing I really like with Phoenix is it can prevent bomb plants. A lot of people aren't trying this, but you want to aim it on top of this box. You don't want to expose yourself. I see a lot of people just throwing it like this or whatever. They can't plant back of here anyway, so something that would really push. This is like the most honest spot in 1 out of 10 of times, and you're gonna see if they're gonna plant here anyway, because you're gonna be watching this side, right? Just saying, with Phoenix, you can actually buy your teammates a lot of time. A lot of people aren't doing this. One thing I wouldn't do as a Phoenix is actually standing on top of this. This is the most stupid spot you can actually do. What you're doing here is just, aiming in, shooting a bit. Bam, bam, bam. What it basically happens is you get like, let's say I'm on the enemy here right now, right? You're shooting over there. Phoenix flashes. Bam, you can't move. Bam, you're dead. That's something I really don't want you to see to happen, but if you're using ults, be sure to use the cover. That's something every Phoenix player should know, and I'm not gonna go much into detail about it because most of you guys probably watching this video already know this. But if we go over an A site, which I really like the A site, and I'm gonna show you why. So Phoenix can also be good on heaven, not so much on side, and I'll explain that why later. He can still be good on side, but he's most effectively used here. So what I see is a lot of Phoenix mains do is push this, throw a molly here, bam, you have no more molly yet. Like, my hot hands, my hot hands, they're gone. And also, you have to expose yourself if you're gonna be pushing over here. I'm just saying, it's seriously not worth it like this. One thing I really suggest you to do, if you know their ramps, bam, that's a decent spot usually people are in. You can really draw them out and get those easy taps. Like, let's say you have a ghost, you know, let's show you that again. Bam, there's some fire here, some easy shots are over here, just in my honest opinion. One thing a lot of people don't do, this is crazy. No, this is not crazy. You have to launch it. You have to perfect your shots. I actually did it right now. But you have to expose yourself a little. You don't want to go too far, to be honest, because it sucks. You want to go through the ramp, actually. That's the worst thing about it. So I'm just gonna set this to low. I don't know if I record and press too much fire, it kind of lags, to be honest. But I see a lot of people messing this simple games up, just because they don't really know how to actually play Phoenix. And that's okay. That's okay. Not everyone knows how, but if you are watching this video, it will help you. I want to go here with Phoenix. Why? Well, bam! Look at this. It takes a really long shot to actually, you know, prevent this when you can just fire it from heaven. And a lot of Phoenix'S, we're gonna go into that later. But if you're defending, you can buy yourself a lot of time by making a simple yet decent wall. You wanna go on something on middle so it has enough range, right? So they can't pick up the orb either. So if we go on the attack side right now, one thing I really like on attack side, so let's start with A again, is how easy Phoenix can push. Okay, let's say you flash here, bam, you kill this guy or whatever, he falls back. You don't really have to care. Your teammates will take care of him, to be honest. But what I do with Phoenix here is, you know, simply just put a wall over here. If there's no one on site, if there's someone on site, I shoot him, of course. But if there's no one on site, I only have to watch heaven and on the right, right? So I can simply plant over here. They're gonna spray over, like, somewhere over here, whatever. You want to plant it slightly on the right. Slightly on the right or slightly to the left. Never want to place it in the middle. They always shoot in the middle. They always think it's in the middle. It's never in the middle. And you want to watch this side. So you still have that molly left, right? That's a simple trick you can do. A lot of players are standing over here, and usually they die off because your teammates are gonna be watching this side, unless they're total idiots. I wouldn't go on heaven as Phoenix because your teammates are gonna go heaven already, or like 2 or 1 is gonna take care of heaven. You can easily take care of side. So if your player or your teammate gets a kill on here already, it's simple as that. You don't really have to do anything much. You just have to get the free spike plant. One thing people don't know is this simple trick. Look at this. This is pretty awesome. A lot of people don't actually try this. This is not as effective here, but it's the same way on this side. You can actually flash under this. I see a lot of people, you don't want to flash it on the right like I did right now, just to show you as an example. But I see over here, a lot of people are flashing this side and whatever. People are doing stupid flashes like this. This is not gonna help, guys. You want your flashes to be unexpected. That's what flashes are for. They're gonna be 3 seconds, drop down, bam, bam, bam. You know what I'm saying? That's just my 2 cents, to be honest. A lot of people aren't considering this, but we're gonna go on mid. I'm gonna give a slight detail on mid. So on mid, you don't really have to do much. I usually do this. It buys me some time. But it's really not that effective because there's usually gonna be a sage wall over here on this side, right? So not really that great. You can usually, you know, buy yourself some time, but I would let, you know, Raze or someone else go mid. However, it can still be slightly effective when you want to prevent pushes or get for the spike plant. You know, kill someone on back of site, whatever, and plant over here. Hot hands on attack side is really great. So if we go on the B side, on attack side, you can go over here. So let's start with this, right? We can also wait for some pushes over here, although it's not that worth it. But usually people are not going to be pushing here. So I'm going to just skip the bullshit here. People are not going to be bullshit skipping over there. Or just jumping around. I don't know what's going on in my head today. But you want to place a molly. Just slightly, you slightly want to run. You can also place it like this. However, if you place it like that, it usually doesn't mean you'll hit it. You really have to hit your spot right. One spot that I think that worked for me, just give me 2 tries. Okay, one more try. Okay, yeah, this worked, so I go just slightly here, I make sure no one is actually here. This is like a hard to hit, but if you make it, it's totally worth it, to be honest. See that? I mean, enemy's not gonna be here. You can also make it like kind of bounce off walls. I don't know why this didn't register, this is really weird. I'm guessing sometimes they're on site, so you want to use your molly on site as well. There's gonna, and also don't forget to use your wall. This wall is a free bomb plant. Look at this. This is, you get half of the site cover from this. I think this is pretty much epic. A lot of people don't consider this. And if you want me to make more Phoenix Guide videos, be sure to subscribe, leave a like button, and comment down below your opinions. This is Fatman, signing out. Peace, guys.